died in soul, and then sometime later, he died in body. And why? Why did he die? Because of sin. And that's the reason the soul died. That's the reason the physical body died. And all the days of his life, he was under the wrath of God. It abode upon him. Yet, despite that, God speaks of an official day of judgment, as we read in Acts 17, that there's a certain day, an appointed time. It says in Acts 17, verse 31, because he hath appointed a day in the which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he hath ordained, whereof he has given assurance unto all men, and that he has raised him from the dead. So there is an appointed day in which God will judge the world, and that day has come, and we're living in it right now, and it is the execution of the judgment written. Prior to this, there was always possibility for men that they could become saved because God had not ended his salvation program as yet. He had not completed it. And so even, some man living on a remote desert island lived his whole life, and until he died. Yet, even there was the possibility, well, maybe maybe he was an elect, maybe God would send someone on a ship to that remote island, as did happen sometimes with the gospel, and the elect there would hear and live. But
Yeah,
now
because
there's no longer that possibility, and I think we're just using the language of the Bible, Judgment Day, that it's hell on earth. The nations are turned into hell. It's not, um, you know, um, even though the people, the world, had the wrath of God abiding upon them and were judged by the word throughout their life, yet it wasn't officially Judgment Day. So I think the way that we're speaking of it is correct.
I came